The United States, a nation built on innovation, faces a critical juncture in its pursuit of a sustainable future. The Green Revolution, once brimming with promise, is encountering strong headwinds. Economic shifts and policy changes are creating significant roadblocks. The transition to clean energy is proving to be more challenging than initially anticipated. The need for a rapid shift towards renewable energy sources is undeniable. Climate change is a pressing global issue. The U.S. has the potential to be a leader in this transition. However, several factors are currently hindering progress. A significant challenge is the sheer scale of the undertaking. Transforming the nation's energy infrastructure requires massive investments. These investments need to be directed towards research, development, and deployment of green technologies. Moreover, the transition requires a fundamental shift in consumer behavior. Adoption of electric vehicles, energy-efficient appliances, and sustainable practices is crucial. This shift necessitates widespread awareness and incentives. The retirement of the baby boomer generation is having a profound impact on the availability of capital for green projects. As this large demographic exits the workforce, they are shifting their investments towards less risky assets. This trend has resulted in a significant decrease in the capital available for ventures like green technology. The cost of capital has quadrupled in the past 5 years alone. This increase makes financing green initiatives increasingly difficult. Projects that were once financially viable are now facing an uphill battle. Adding to the financial strain, green technologies like wind and solar power require substantial upfront investments. Unlike conventional power plants, which have lower initial costs, renewable energy projects necessitate a significant capital outlay at the outset. This upfront cost disparity makes financing crucial for the success of green projects. Unfortunately, it also makes them highly vulnerable to fluctuations in interest rates. As interest rates rise, the cost of financing these projects becomes prohibitive, hindering their development. Government policy has a significant impact on the viability of green projects. The initial support provided by the Biden administration through initiatives like the Inflation Reduction Act has dwindled under the subsequent Trump administration. This reduction in federal support has created uncertainty in the renewable energy sector. Investors are hesitant to commit to projects without clear and consistent policy backing. Furthermore, the imposition of tariffs on imported solar panels and wind turbines has dealt a blow to the industry. Tariffs on Chinese PV cells as high as 145% have significantly increased the cost of solar projects, making them less competitive. While wind tariffs are lower at 10%, down from 20%, they still introduce an element of instability in the market. This volatility makes it challenging for developers to plan and secure financing for wind energy projects. The path forward for the green revolution in the U.S. is fraught with challenges. However, amidst the setbacks, there are glimmers of hope. Technological advancements, particularly in battery storage, hold the potential to address some of the key hurdles. The development of more efficient and cost-effective batteries is crucial for the widespread adoption of renewable energy. Batteries can address the intermittent nature of solar and wind power by storing excess energy generated during peak hours and releasing it when needed. While tariffs on Chinese EV batteries have temporarily stalled progress in battery storage, domestic production is expected to come online within the next few years. This development could provide a much-needed boost to the industry. However, overcoming the current obstacles requires a multifaceted approach. Policymakers need to reinstate and strengthen incentives for renewable energy projects. A stable and predictable policy environment will encourage long-term investments in the sector. Furthermore, fostering innovation in battery technology and diversifying manufacturing sources will be critical. Reducing reliance on a single supplier such as China will enhance energy security and mitigate the impact of future trade disputes. The transition to a green economy is a marathon, not a sprint. While the U.S. faces significant hurdles in its green revolution, addressing these challenges with ingenuity, policy support, and a commitment to sustainability can pave the way for a cleaner, more sustainable future.